I don't understand prices for anything. Like, how is a flight from LAX to New York the same price as a coffee table, which is the same price as therapy without health insurance? How does that make any sense at all?
Hello my family, welcome back to my channel. I'm called Irene. So if it's your first time to come across this video, kindly make sure you have clicked, you have subscribed, and you have put on your notification button so that you get notified wherever I post a video. To all my subscribers, returning subscribers, I don't take your love for granted. You are in the right place. In our video today, we are gonna be watching how MAGA supporters and non-MAGA supporters are crying out here because of the life. The life has become very, very, very tough in America right now, and most people are at the verge of giving up with life completely. We all know that most of the MAGA supporters have come out to recognize the fact that Trump really lied to them. You understand? But they went ahead and voted them. So it's cutting both sides. Really, right now it's cutting both sides. So I want you to watch how and see how people are crying and to analyze what they're saying, guys. Let us do this together and let me know down there below in the comment section what you think about what's really happening in America.
I frankly don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. I don't know how much longer my friends can keep doing this. Pretend I'm not eating a toaster strudel. That is super exemplary of everything I'm about to say right now. But me and my friends are in our 30s. We're college educated. We work in the tech industries, marketing, and either our jobs have been replaced by AI or our employers have let us go to cut the numbers before the holidays or whatever it may be, in anticipation of a quite different economy that we're about to experience. And I don't know how much more I can do it. I don't know how much more I can do it. We're expecting all these tariffs. We're gonna see retaliatory tariffs from other countries. I already cannot afford to live. I can't afford to pay my student loans. I can't afford to pay the credit card debt that I've had to take out. When I got COVID, I got a bunch of medical debt. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm not this type of person. I am so resourceful. We are the fucking resume coaches, dude. We are the fucking managers. We are the people in charge. And now it's either you're a fucking billionaire, you're a CEO of a company, or you're fucking unemployed, I swear to God. And if you are employed, you're like terrified of getting let go. My friends and I are looking around at each other. We're like so smart. We've always had our shit together. We've always had money. Like, we're all depleted. We're like beyond depleted, and I don't know how much worse it could possibly fucking get. And I don't know what they want us to do about it. I can't even fucking imagine being younger than me and trying to get a job. At this point, like, I have so much debt from school, and I think I have to go back. I think I have to go back to school. I'm hoping I can get a scholarship or something, but my field of marketing has very quickly been replaced by AI. One of my last roles, I was training AI tools. So, like, which, as an aside, I just saw a content writing position that was simply to train AI. And they were paying $20 an hour. And they required a master's. I'm not even fucking kidding. I have a picture of it somewhere. Yeah, all these job postings are like, you need a master's in, like, exceptionally specific field of study, and in taxation of foreign countries or something. It's like, what? And then they pay like $20 an hour. Anyway, all of the pay offerings for my field are now what they were when I started in the field, right? So, like, when I started at, I don't know, like $60,000 or whatever. That is now the fucking cap.
Every time I think about or trying to move out my parents' house, the cost of living just get higher and higher. Like, insurance goes up, gas goes up, not to mention the fact that you got to make 3 times the rent of wherever you live at, which is kind of insane because The average person my age ain't even making what I'm making. Not to mention the fact that I check my pay stubs all the time. I'm not making as nearly as what I would make if they ain't take all them fucking taxes out of my checks every 2 weeks. Like, and I just been sitting here thinking, like, cause with me personally, when I moved out, I always wanted to move out by myself or with a significant other. And now I'm starting to realize when people move out, they get roommates. Or they move in college apartments with other people that they don't even fucking know of because the cost of living is too fucking high. How can I get a house these days? How can I get a house, bro? The average house is like 300 bands, you know what I'm saying? And like the average like monthly cost of it is like $2,500 a month. Like that's crazy. Like, and me personally, I never agreed with having to have more than one source of income. In my opinion, you having more than one source of income should be a choice. It shouldn't be, I shouldn't need two sources of income to fucking survive. I'm 23, bruh. God damn. I am fucking 23. And I'm already like having a midlife crisis for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to move out my parents' crib, but I ain't trying to live check to fucking check. Like, I'm sitting here making more money than I ever made ever in my life. In a year span. And it's still not enough for me to fucking move out and be able to fucking sustain a living. Like, we're doomed, bro. And they wait until we get grown to do shit like this. Like, yeah, it's over with, bro. It's over with.
Hey, I don't give a damn what nobody say. It has never been this expensive to live. Ever. Like, in no era when motherfuckers was making $1 an hour, it was never this expensive to live. Eggs, $10 a piece. Like, you walk in the store, you get 3 things, you at fucking $65. Obviously, I just went, grocery shopping, so I'm venting a little bit, but like, this shit don't make no sense. It really makes absolutely no sense how expensive shit is. Like, so if you ain't got a partner that's really ready and willing to help you out and like really like build this shit together, man, get the fuck on. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this is not the time to be taking care of nobody else. I don't give a damn what you say. If the motherfucker ain't helping, they are literally hindering your ability to be able to get shit.
In California is fucking ridiculous, let alone raising a family in California. We genuinely can't afford a home that would fit our entire family of 6. And if it's not the homes that are getting you, then it's your utilities that are randomly just starting to double. And if it's not the utilities, then you can bet your grocery bill is probably going to do it to you. It's like climbing this uphill battle that you'll never win. Luckily, me and my husband were on the same page, so we're leaving California. But how do people do it here? Because you can't save money here. And unless you're some millionaire, you're living paycheck to paycheck no matter what you do. I lived here all my life, and it's sad that I have to leave because it's just impossible to make it here. And then we have our parents' generation telling us, oh, you just need to work harder. It's not the same. Our money now does not go as far as the money back then, no matter what they say. It's just genuinely a struggle, and I don't get it.
I make almost twice the federal minimum wage, and I am still thousands of dollars below the poverty line. I am homeless. I live in my car. I cannot afford to rent an apartment. I can hardly afford to live in my car. Food is expensive. And it's tough times, I work 40 hours a week. I am not in an entry-level position. I am in a skilled position. I make twice the federal minimum wage. And I am poor. And if that isn't the most late-stage capitalism thing, if you want to buy me a meal, my Venmo's in my box.
I'm seriously starting to feel like it's just about impossible to live in the United States. And, I don't want to seem like a lazy bum when I seen this, but I truly feel like is just about impossible. If you weren't raised and given a good first hand in life, or a support team who will make sure no matter what that you don't fail, or having people that you're able to fall back on, you're blessed. And if you are one of those people, I highly suggest you thank those people near you, because a lot of us aren't blessed like that. I'm a 23-year-old dad. I've got 2 kids. I've got about to be a 5-year-old in May, and I've got a newborn too. She's just a few weeks old, like 3 weeks. So my wife gets to stay at home and take care of the babies, and I'm out here trying to get it. I'm on my 3rd shift job now. I'm a security officer for Allied Universal. No, I don't represent the company in any way, shape, form, or fashion. This is just a job. I am not a part of this company. But, and I work here from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. every single day, 8-hour shift. I get off of this 3rd shift job and I go directly into another job, which I just go around my city, finding side jobs. It might be a clean out one day and I go out there for another 5, 6, 7 hours. It might be landscaping another day. It might be painting one day. It could be, it varies. I do what I can where I can. But therein, I go home and I have to stay up even longer to make sure that my lady is able to get her rest too, because, being a mom's a hard job. Yes, I'm working hard, but being a mom is a hard mental job as well in its own. So I have to stay up for a little bit in order to give her time to actually rest and get her sleep too, because she needs it. But I say that to say all this, having people to fall back on. Let's say you're going down the road and, like my case, my heater core blows up. I don't have no one I can call to say, hey, can I borrow $400 so I can get my heater core replaced? Or, you got $300-400 so I can get new tires on my vehicle. That is just something you have to figure out on your own. And if somebody with terrible credit, you can't just go get a loan for these things. The only loan you could get is a title loan. And in a lot of states, title loans are illegal for a reason. I'm stuck in this title loan, having to pay them back $4,300, but I have to pay $700 a month just to drive. That doesn't go toward my principal, on top of having to pay my rent and all the other bills just to survive. It's impossible. I would never hurt or harm myself in any way, but sometimes I just wonder why. Why am I here? There's got to be a reason why, life is so hard for me. What if it's not meant for me? This shit drives a lot of people to anger, man, and I understand. I truly do. People say maybe these next 4 years. No, this is literally impossible. There is nothing no president is able to do to save people from what we are having to go through. Housing at an all-time high. You could go to another country and you can have the same homes here for 1/10 of the price that we're paying per month. Food the same exact way. And I just feel like it's impossible. If I was a drug addict, if I was a piece of shit dad, I could have so much more help. But with me out here trying to do everything the right way, and nothing's working, nothing's helping. Life absolutely sucks, right?
Hey everybody, Rich coming to you here at weavingmaga.org. I want to make a particular appeal today to MAGA Americans. I really don't believe that what is happening in our country now is something that you want. But I understand that it's not a natural act for us to admit that we believed lies and that we acted upon them and that we allowed those lies to shape our being and our personhood and our identity. And Weaving MAGA does not judge you. We do not ostracize those who have doubts. You are welcome with us at our community. And for friends and family who are out there who have friends and family in MAGA, we are here for you as well for support. Make sure that you follow us at our socials, weavingmaga.org. Get on our newsletter. Make sure you're subscribing. Empathy is much more preferable than scorn. Thanks so much, everyone. Appreciate your support.
So guys, welcome back. I hope you've been able to watch all the videos of the people of our brothers and sisters from America trying to vent online, trying to tell the world what they're going through, what they're facing. These are the same people that went out in large numbers and voted for Trump. Yeah, And I'm very, very happy that they have come. The MAG voters of Trump have come out to acknowledge that they really made a very, very big mistake for voting in Trump, and that it has really, really costed them. We know they never believed, even though Trump talked about raising tariffs, he talked about mass deportation, but we don't forget when he said that he was going to make America great again. And my brothers and sisters from America, they have been waiting for that change, for the for that change, for that betterment of the country, but they have not received it yet. Instead, we have seen a lot of layoffs, we have seen a lot of deportations, we have seen the increment of tariffs that has made that has cost business or market or that relationship between America and China and many countries at large, guys. Yeah, and in these videos we've seen people talking about job market, you know, and it means like job market, getting a job market now, job market like something like soft engineering. Things are going to change because most people will not be taking in human beings when AI is there. You understand? It can work. Like I remember here in my country, people used to say like computers are gonna take all human work, so they will not be work for us humans because computer are gonna be taking all work. You know, they're gonna be working for they're gonna be taking the work that the human was supposed to be doing. You understand? And this is gonna be a scary 4 years, scary. Like a 4 years rule of the Trump administration that is going to bring a lot of problems, that has already caused a lot of problems um, to the Americans. And now that all jobs are going to be requiring a master's degree, and we find out that everything has gone up, and not everyone has a master's degree. You understand? Not everyone. Everything has gone up. The gas has gone up. Insurance has gone up, you know. And even a 23-year-old man or a woman cannot leave their parents' home and just go out there to work because still they won't meet up. You know, they're in that middle age crisis. They cannot even afford it. The minimal wage and the minimal wage in America now depends on which state that you are. The people who are living in California, they cannot afford that life in California. California is very expensive. It's a very, very expensive state in America. So the people who are living in California, most of them are opting to move out. You understand? And for those young men and women who are still in college and they're still living in with their parents, they feel privileged, but it gets to a point where they have to go out. So people will have to go out of their houses, go and meet with strangers. They'll have to go out of their houses because they cannot rent their own apartments, so they're going to look for people to stay in with them in the same apartment so that they can share the cost of paying the apartment. But don't forget about the cars, the insurance, you have to buy the groceries, and the prices of the groceries have gone up. So it's so hard for these American people right now, and life has pushed them to the walls, and they're just feeling like giving up. We have that parent, that man who doesn't have even a home. He's homeless. He's living in the car, and he finds out that even living inside his car is still expensive for him. You understand? It's still expensive for him, and he cannot even afford a meal. So he's just telling people like if they can get him a meal for that day, and he earns a minimum age. That means, like I said earlier on, it means with the state that he is at, and it means that he's getting $15 per hour. So it's just for him and he feels like he is not even satisfied. It's not even it's not even enough. You understand? He cannot pay an apartment, he cannot afford an apartment, he cannot afford a meal. He is homeless, and he's in the United States of America. He's a voter who voted in Trump. Guys, things are not easy out here. We have those who have families and they have to juggle to juggle 1 to 4 jobs. They have kids, they have wives, so the wife stays at home taking care of the children, but he has also to go home and take care of the children, because of he wants to set the wife, at least for the wife to relax. You know, this man, he doesn't have no support. He doesn't have no foundation. He doesn't have no extended family that maybe they will help him. No, he doesn't know where, if he got a bus, his tire, motorbike, his vehicle tire will burst on the road. He doesn't know where he will get the money to repair the tires. He's just alone. He has to juggle 4 jobs to make sure that it sustains his family, but it's not the same. The credit card is not okay. The credit card is terrible. It does not allow him to get loans. So these people are the same people who voted, but they are the same people who are suffering. And like I told you, like the MAGA have come out to say like they regret so much for voting Trump. Like I told you earlier, like mtego wa panya huingia waliomo na wasio kuwemo. So that the trap is eating both sides. Those one who voted for Trump and those one who did not vote for Trump, remember. And at this moment, this time you saw there's this guy who was saying like, if you are willing to get married, if you want to marry, you have to look for a partner who is also willing to chip in, not a partner that is going just to leave every budget for you. You have to be very, very careful when you want to get married right now. You need to get married to a partner who is willing to help you. You understand? And if they're not ready to help you, if they're not ready to work, don't get to it, because things have gotten worse. You're staying home. This is the time where people are going to be wearing one cloth. You understand? We have seen the boycott, we have seen the layoffs, we have seen nothing is coming in America, especially at the Seattle ports, and nothing is leaving America because of the tariffs that were imposed on China. And most of these stores, they got this stuff from China. You understand, my people? And when we say like there's nothing that coming up, and the prices of the rents are coming, it rains every day here. The prices of the groceries are going up. These massive layoffs, nothing good about education, nothing good about the health sectors, the welfares and everything. Then it means that country is going down. The dollar is going to lose its value. There's a lot of inflation. There's just a lot that is happening in America right now, and we are just hoping that we are not going to wait until 4 years. Excuse me. We are just hoping that things are going to get better soon. Guys, I'm called Irene So it has started raining. I'm not going to talk much, but I'll just remind you to subscribe to this channel so that you'll be watching more videos from me, Irene So So let me know where you're watching. Let me know which state you're watching me from. I'm called Irene So it's from me to you. Next, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye bye.